Hey, hi all. This is Srinath. Welcome to e-learning. So today's topic is about the defect life cycle. So this is a defect life cycle which will be used in the projects. So this is my defect life cycle which we have in your project. So once you log a defect, so this is called create new issue. So once issue has been created, so the status will be on open. Status will be open. So the defect is open status, then so it will be under investigation status. Start investigation. So once the status is open, so once you log a defect, the status will be on open, then it will go to under investigation. So once the investigation has been started, so once the investigation will be started, so the dev team will start working on it. So these are the default status. Once open is done, it will go to under investigation. The investigation will go to investigation completed. So once you log a defect, so it goes to a lead or to a dev manager or lead a testing manager. So they will see if the defect is a valid defect or not. So why the defect has been raised? Is it as per the requirements or it can be an area of issues? So once this investigation is done, we'll go to survey progress. It will be assigned to a specific developer. He'll start working on it. So once the defect has been fixed, so it will go to code review. Once the code review process is done, so it will change status to dev completed. So once the dev has been completed, so it will go to a testing phase. In testing, so the testing team will start picking it up when the status is moved from code review to dev completed. So the testing team will start picking only when the status of the defect is showing up as dev completed. Once the development is completed, so the status will be changed to in testing by the testing team. They'll start working on it. So once the testing is completed, the status will be a testing complete. So once the completing is done, adding comments, adding the review comments, adding the root cause, adding the object evidences, everything is done, the defect will be closed. And one more second. So if the defect is not a valid defect, they'll be marked as rejected or deferred. So these are the criteria. So if the defect is not fixed, it's not working properly, then it will be a reopen state. So again it will come from first phase again. So this is the defect life cycle in this Jira as the standard life cycle which we are using in the our current project, which is an e-digital academy project. So what is a defect or bug means? Defect life cycle, also known as a bug life cycle, in a year journey of a defect cycle, which a defect goes through during its lifetime. It varies from organization to organization and also from project to project. Has these govern the software testing process, and it also depends upon the tools used. So in my organization, it might have the different life cycle, and in other organization it might have different life cycle. So but the standard process they'll follow as per the ISTQB standards like opening the defect, development process, investigation, retesting, closing. So these are basic standard steps each defect life cycle will cover. So coming to defect tools. So for logging defect, these are the two major tools which are used in IT industry. So one is HPQCLM, the other one is Azira. So these are the most of the industries are using these tools for logging the defect, and why the defect is created and usage. So if the requirements are not clear, or if they found any issues during the testing, if it is a login issue or not able to proceed with the application, any table issues or spell checks, or it can be navigation problem. So all the so that they'll create a defect for the tracking purpose. So major tools used in the projects are Jira and HPQC-LM. These are the major tools which are used in the projects. So once you get into the project, so obviously basically these are the two tools. Any one of the tool will be used for the logging a defect. So if you need an access to my project to be part of a digital team, so just send out an email which is showing up on the screen with the subject. So defect life cycle, the same thing. So it's a new, open, assign, fixed, retest, close. So whenever you attend an interview, so there's a basic question. So what is the defect life cycle? How do you create the defect? So what are the parameters you follow? So what defect should contain? So this is a basic flow chart. So this is a cycle which should happen to attend the interview. So please subscribe and add your comments to receive the latest updates. So if you have any questions, please send your email to edigital.info.academy@gmail.com. Thank you.